around the corner.
I'm gonna find the
Just try and get beyond the canopy. I'll be there in a minute.
No, I'm gonna find the small
Groove. Yeah, so it's like a hole or crack in the ground. Essentially, we are standing in Walker's crack. Now, we're going to get a little bit technical. We're going to talk about all this stuff that is around us. Yes, this is providing our home for the next 30 to 35 minutes. So this is called rock. Yes, are you familiar? No? Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm going to get a bit more technical now. It's actually limestone rock, which is calcium carbonate. Okay. Oh, good stuff. Well, it's a combination of three things. So you have calcium, you have carbon. I'm digging out all the grit because it's full of little bits of galena as well, you see. So here we have a mine shaft. This is called Tinker's Shaft, and this was where Tinker came down in 1699, saw all that grit, jumped down onto it, started digging it all up, and then taking it up and out through the mine shaft. Thousands and thousands and thousands of times, up, down, up, down, up, down, for the next 6 years. So a big old job, obviously a little bit quicker than the tunnel though. So there we go, so quite good really, although it's a right faff because once you get it to the top you've then got all this grit, some of it's galena, some of it's really not galena. So you've got to sort it and sift it and get it ready to go in the furnace, so that's a big job really. Anyhow, there we go, so this is the point where I'm going to turn the lights off, just to get into the atmos before I turn the lights back on. Yeah, that was fun. We've got a little bit of iron pyrite up here. You may be more familiar with that as fool's gold. Yes, yes. And just as it comes to a lighter colour, we're going to see the little lion's head here again. So I'm just going to take my torch away. When I take the torch away, you will see the lioness's face.
Where are we gonna go?
It's sort of a mild. Yeah, sort of. That sort of muted response. Generally speaking, you could mine anywhere in this whole part, in all this part of Derbyshire. Anywhere you thought there might be some galena underground, you say, yep, that's where I'm going to mine. So if it's someone's back garden, not a problem. If it's on a farmer's field, absolutely no problem. The only two places you couldn't mine were in a walled garden, so that was basically rich people's gardens, or in a churchyard, which is fair enough, isn't it? Yes, you will want to be doing that. But anywhere else was fair game. And if you went down and you found enough lead and you could show the barmaster, they were the ones that were in charge, that you had found enough, then they would say, okay, carry on, go for it. And that's what these two guys were, E.W. and T.W., Ezra and Tom Whitworth. They were the barmasters. Now they never actually came down in the mine, okay, and that is why their names are on the outside, you see. So that's very fair and equitable, isn't it? We've also got these two guys here, Isaiah and Mordecai Fern. Now they were brothers that worked down in the mine together. They lived in a local village called Bonsall, about 3 miles over the hill. So that was their walk to work every morning, 3 miles trudging over the hill with all their tools. Then they climbed down an 80-foot mine shaft, worked 9-10 hours a day, back up the mine shaft over the hill back home, every single day of the year. Well, you might say that's a pretty hard life, but it certainly didn't do them any harm, because Isaiah, we know, lived to 87, and Mordecai, his brother, lived to 102. So there we go. Now, going some way to sort of average out the life expectancy, we have this guy here, T.W., Tom Woods. Now, he started working down in the mine when he was 7 years old, which was actually not unusual. We've all heard about stories of, Victorian chimney sweeps and stuff, so Yeah, chimney sweeps go over little holes above ground, and miners go in little holes underground. Very useful, of course, you know, small people in little holes.